almost hard to know where to begin because my introduction into the Star Knowledge family seemed to happen even before I met Chief. I'd had a dream quite a few years back that really gave me some hope about just humanity and just the ability to sort of survive this sort of path that I think a lot of us can relate to as far as deep transformational work and a lot of focus in prayer and just deep care for Mother Earth and just everything that we're up against. And at times I just really didn't think I'd make it. And I had a dream that a golden eagle came to me and took me home. So when I met Chief and I heard his name, and now I'm standing here in a place where my great-grandmother was born, it's almost like a prophecy that was deep in me has been fulfilled. And like today, I'm feeling it big time. And so I've had to kind of wander off and have my happy tears. I'm devastated with gratitude and happiness, which is like the flip side of how it was before that dream. And so I just have so much gratitude to the Star Knowledge family. They've invited me to speak at quite a few conferences. One in particular was so significant during the Venus transits. It was also Chief's birthday around that time. And I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about what that really represented. And just huge thanks to my partner, Dr. Dream. I don't even know where to begin. And the fact that I had this dream about Chief, and then I'm with Dr. Dream, it's like, I got the dream doctor, and it's just like, it's all coming together, and it's pretty wild because I've had a very supportive family, but I guess you could call me a little bit of the black sheep. And when I spoke yesterday in Boone, what an incredible experience that was. We literally made it there in the nick of time. Dr. Dream was driving through the most unbelievable weather, and it felt like our car had gotten struck by lightning. I thought I was going to see a skeleton, but it was like, yes, it was just so powerful. And we made it there, and just to stand there and really honor her, and really connect to the ancestral lines on a female level, was really huge. And so when I sort of trace back, this whole experience and kind of being raised in this family, I definitely felt, quite different, but I knew that I wasn't that different either. I knew that, there's a lot of society pressure, there's been a lot of social engineering and a lot of expectations and things connected to status that, maybe past generations sort of held on to as being important. But when I was a child, I connected to the spirit of Ike. And he was just like right there, and it wasn't like I had a bunch of ghosts or spirits necessarily around me. I did have my spirit guides, and the Christ energy was there. But I just remember, who is this bald man that keeps appearing to me? And when I started to see family pictures and kind of understand that this just isn't my great grandfather, a lot of people know who he is, and then I was like, oh no, what if he did something terrible? And I really got in touch with just what my mission is, despite what he might have done or not done. I just knew that I came in with just a huge purpose, and just based on my devotion, particularly just to Mother Earth, and I knew that there was some sort of legacy there, and it really related to some of the ideals that he carried about freedom, justice, equality, and just really loving the human race. Even if there were decisions that were made that he might have maybe rethought if he could. I think we all could do that when we look at our lives. And so it's not about really looking back and blaming our ancestors or other individuals. It's about taking it to the next level. And I knew that this is what we came in with. We're taking it all to the next level. We're learning wisdom, and we are correcting the errors of the past. And we're also understanding why those things happen. There were catastrophes thousands and thousands of years ago that threw the planet off its axis. And during this shift period that we're in, the planet has now come into alignment with the galactic plane, which allows us direct access to source in ways that we never really had in the past, which made it easier to be controlled, easier to be used as a pawn, easier to just be in that war mentality and go with the programming of whatever was there. And so a lot of us have been very devoted to be able to just sort of hold our ground and see through it, even if it's thrown us out of balance. On a sort of outer layer, on a deep inner layer in our soul essence is where that flame is held, that sacred union energy that we're all sort of getting in touch with again. And so it's sort of like digging through the layers and realizing, well, that doesn't really work and that doesn't really work, until we just get to that core. And that's what we sort of carry as we pass down information from generation to generation, and just different patterns, ancestral patterns, and but it's all this thread. I mean, we're all woven together. We're this incredible mandala, and we're all just this incredible family.
To attend or live stream the next Star Knowledge Conference, go to StarKnowledgeConference.com.